Hello, I'm Wendy and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is going to be my first yoga class on my own channel, so bear with me as we work out the kinks. I'm still not sure where to stand, how far away, how close, if you can hear the music, if you cannot, so they'll get better over time. I'm basically just doing yoga practices in my living room, sometimes outside depending on the weather. No slick editing, although maybe down the road I'll get better at this YouTube thing and see what I can do about that. So today we are going to do an all standing class. If you have a mat, that's great. If you don't, it's just fine. You can work out on carpet, rug, or floor. You can do this practice. Just don't wear socks because we don't want you sliding. So try to be barefoot, okay? All you need is water and your smile. I will do my very best to provide the smiles as well. And let's jump right in. We'll begin with a brief meditation, a little bit of a warm up, and we're gonna stay on our feet today, and we'll do about 30 minutes of yoga and a cool down. All right, and please leave me comments. I'd love to hear what you think. I'm just getting going with this on YouTube, and it's only gonna get better from here. So grab your water. If you don't have it yet, I'm gonna go back to my mat where I think might be positioned in a good spot. Keep your water handy. You don't need any yoga props, but I'll introduce them as we go along in different videos, what they're for. And we're going to begin. First of all, I have to read a little disclaimer. Actually, I'm going to try to memorize this. So please listen to your body and only do what you're capable of doing. As with any exercise program, make sure to get your doctor's approval before beginning. And most importantly, be gentle with yourself and your body. Love yourself, be careful with your body, and yoga will meet you where you are, and I will show modifications. So if there's any poses that you're not able to do, I'll show you ways to do it. If you have, for example, shoulder issues or knee issues or hip issues, and you can ask me questions, leave me notes, drop me an email, and I'll be happy to answer anything that I can. All right, business over. Let's begin. So stand with your feet about hip distance apart. Toes are forward, knees are soft, gaze is forward. Bring your shoulders back and down. No pinching of the shoulder blades, just let your hands hang by your sides. Try to keep your knees soft, all right? And go ahead and take a nice inhale in through your nose. And on your exhalation, close your eyes. Let the shoulders drop a little bit further. And begin breathing at your own pace, in through your nose to the count of 4. Exhale out through your mouth to the count of 6. And keep breathing at your own pace. Again, in through your nose to the count of 4. Out through your mouth to the count of 6. And picture yourself with a big, beautiful ball of white light filled with colors, radiating colors. And just picture this ball of energy about 6 inches above the crown of your head. Think of it sort of like a prism, where you have the glass catching in the sun and it shines different colors all around you. Keep your breathing going as you let your body absorb this beautiful light, this beautiful energy, and let it spill down over the top of your head. Let it spill down over your hair, your ears, your forehead. Just picture the colors, the beautiful warm light surrounding your body, energizing you and releasing any tension at the same time. Feel your colors in this light onto your shoulders. Let them sink just a little further. Picture these beautiful colors and this lovely energy traveling down your arms, over your elbows and wrists, your hands, your fingers. Maybe you feel a little tingling at the tips of your fingers as your body absorbs this beautiful energy. Take this light down over your shoulders again, over your back muscles, down your spine, sides of your body, and let it settle into your sacrum, your lower back. And now focus on the front of your body. Picture this beautiful light traveling down over the top of your chest. Breathe in this lovely energy into your lungs. Picture these beautiful colors swirling around in your heart center. Breathe it in. Now let the tension relax in your core and your torso as you take this beautiful energy down your diaphragm, your abdomen, up and over front and back of your hips, down over your thighs, front and back and sides, over the tops and back of your knees, your shins and your calves, your ankles, tops of your feet. Picture those beautiful colors coming out of your toes, and then take this light and energy down through the soles of your feet, connecting you to the earth below. On your next inhalation, take a nice deep breath in through your nose. Hold it at the top of your breath, and then release anything that doesn't serve you, like you're blowing away smoke. And again, nice deep breath in through your nose. Hold it at the top of your breath, and then release. Bring your palms together in front of your heart. Connect your thumbs to your breastplate. Bow your head and think of an intention for today's class. And when you're finished with your intention, raise your head. And if you'd like to join me in Om, feel free to do so. Om. Release your hands to your side. Slowly open your eyes. Bring your gaze back into your space. Put a smile on your face. Bend your knees and let's take a beautiful sun breath up, gathering that same beautiful light. Turn your palms outward and then bring that light back into your sphere. Once again, sun breath up, palms together this time, down through the heart center, and bring your arms next to your body. Step your feet about shoulder width apart. Beautiful. One more time, sun breath up. This time, grab onto your wrist, reach up nice and tall from your pelvis, and sink to one side. If you have shoulder issues, you don't have to use the arms. Just keep your heart forward and sink to one side. It doesn't matter how far you go. You're not trying to go too far. You're just trying to open up the side body a little bit, which will feel more open as we continue through our practice. And come back to center. Switch your wrists, grab onto the other wrist, reach up nice and tall, and gently sink to the opposite side, keeping your heart open. Strong wrist. Breathe into your lungs. Open up the side body on the other side. And back to center. Bring your arms down. Good. Bend your knees. Roll your shoulders back a few times while you bend your knees. And again, if you have knee issues, don't bend your knees. Just don't lock them. Good. Good. Beautiful. Now step your feet a little bit closer together. Bring your hands to your hip creases, which are just above your thigh. And what we're gonna do again is bend our knees and circle our hips. It helps if we bend our knees a little bit more. But if you don't want to bend your knees or it hurts you, just don't. Just circle your hips. Just getting loose, a little bit looser. Good. And lastly, place the ball of one foot onto the floor or mat. Roll the ankle out a few times. And back in. Nice. And the opposite side, out a few times. And back in. Good. All right, let's do some poses. Grab a sip of water. Don't wait for me to tell you to grab water. Grab water at any time. Okay, and we're going to begin today with Warrior One. If you have a mat, we're going to come to the short end of the mat, the top of the mat. We're going to bring our feet 2 fist distance apart. Toes are forward. Beautiful. Shoulders are back and down. And we're going to step back with 1 foot, about 3 feet, depending on your height. So I always start with my right foot, so I'm tapping my right leg. I don't know what it's showing up to you as the video. It might be backwards. So I'm going to step back about 3 feet. And again, you can step closer together, whatever feels right to you. If you feel wobbly, create some additional width between your feet. Good. And then pay attention to your pelvis bones. Think of them like the headlights of a car and just face them forward. Pelvic bones, we always want to keep forward. Your back heel can go towards the ground. It doesn't have to touch the ground. No force or strain, okay? So modify for what works for you. Good. Heart is open, gaze is forward, shoulders back and down. Now pretend you're zipping up some jeans. So if you zip up jeans from the inside of your body, it's going to activate your pelvic floor and travel up through your core. And so zip up those jeans, but keep breathing and bend into the opposite knee. Again, if you have knee issues, you don't have to do that. Just keep the knee soft. Heart is open, gaze is forward, pelvic bones are forward. You can stay right here, or you can complete the pose by bringing your arms up alongside your ears or your head, whatever. Whatever it looks like on the video. Balance yourself on the front foot, the whole foot, not just the toes or the heel. Inhale and exhale. We're just creating a right angle with that front leg, so we don't want to bend over the knee. We want our heart open. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Bring your arms down, straighten the front leg, step the back foot forward. And we'll do the other side. We always do both sides. Same thing, starting with your feet 2 fist distance apart. Step back with your opposite leg. For me, it's my left, about 3 feet. And if you feel wobbly, create a little bit more width between your feet. Toes are forward, back heel towards the ground. Does not have to be touching the ground. Pelvic bones forward. That's a key piece of information. Heart is open, so you're not bending with your heart towards the ground. Heart is open. Gaze is forward. Inhale and exhale. All right. Zip up those jeans. Activate the pelvic floor in your core. Shoulders back and down and bend into the front knee. You got it. If you can, again, modify as you need to. And then, if you'd like to complete the pose, bring your arms up. Inhale and exhale, shoulders are relaxed, gaze is forward. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful, bring your arms down, straighten the front leg, step the back foot forward. Take some hip rolls, shake it out, grab some water. Good job. All right. Warrior 2. For Warrior 2, we come to the lengthwise on the mat. So we're in the middle of the mat, lengthwise. Step your feet about 3.5 feet apart, depending on your height. So if you're shorter, bring them a little closer, or if you're taller, a little further out. There's no magic here. You have to go with what feels good for your body, okay? So no force or strain. Whichever's gonna be your front leg, the one I'm tapping is my front leg. Turn your foot out 90 degrees. So your toes are forward, knee over the two middle toes, okay? Back foot turns in 30 degrees, okay? And we want the front heel to line up with the instep of the back foot. So if it doesn't feel like it's lined up or look like it's lined up, make an adjustment however you need to so that they are, okay? Pelvic bones always forward. And remember, keep that feeling as if your shoulders are back and down, relaxed, and we're gonna do that same thing with the jeans, okay? Try to keep your knee soft, but we are gonna bend into that knee. But again, modify as you need to, based on your own body. Listen to your body, yoga will meet you where you are. Okay, ready? Pretend we're zipping up those jeans. Activate that pelvic floor. Lift up through the pelvic floor to the core, up out of the ribs. Shoulders are still back and down. Beautiful. Now we're gonna bring our arms up to T. Good. No butterfly wings. Keep your arms straight. Energy out of the fingertips. And let's inhale, exhale, and let your shoulders come down a little bit, okay? Look out over the middle fingers of the front hand, and we're gonna bend our knee into warrior two. Keep that gaze over the fingertips. This is warrior two. Now, we're not coming over the knee, or if you have knee issues, don't bend the knee. Just keep it soft, okay? Warrior two. Breathe, inhale and exhale. Balance on the whole foot in front. Feel energy coming down the side of the back body, out of the side of the foot. Neck is soft. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. All right. Straighten the front leg. Place the back hand on the back thigh. Turn the front palm up. And let's come up overhead to peaceful warrior. If your shoulders bother you, don't do the arm. You don't need the arm. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Bring your arms back up into T. Good. And let them down. Good job. Okay. So we're going to turn the front foot in. And what was the back foot turns out 90 degrees. Toes are forward, knees over the two middle toes. What was the back foot turns in 30 degrees. Front heel lines up with the instep of the back foot. Make the adjustment if you need to. Stand up nice and tall, pelvic bones forward. Okay, like the headlights of a car. Okay, when you're ready, zip up those jeans, lift up through the core, shoulders are back and down, float your arms up to that beautiful T. Inhale, exhale, let the shoulders come down, energy out of the fingertips. Look out over the middle fingers of the front hands. And when you're ready, if you're bending your knee, bend into your warrior two. Now, I should have said on the first side, you don't have to do the arms. You don't have to do the arms either. Keep the heart open, gaze is forward. If your arms are bothering you or you're tired or you're new to this, don't do it. You still get the same benefit of yoga. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Straighten the front leg. Place the back hand on the back thigh. Turn the front palm up. Raise it overhead for peaceful warrior. Modify as you need to. Inhale and exhale. Bring your arm down. Turn the front foot in. Good. Before we come together, we're going to do a standing forward bend. So keep your legs just as they are, about 3.5 feet apart, depending on your height. Turn your toes slightly in, heels slightly out. Okay? Good. Knees are soft. Pretend you're squeezing a giant pillow in the upper inner thighs, not down here by the knees, upper inner thighs. Okay. Bring your hands to your hip creases. Lift out of the pelvis just like we did before by zipping up those jeans. And with a flat back, no curved back, just come down to 90 degrees or wherever is comfortable for you. If this is it, stay right here. Continue to breathe, keep that back flat. I'm only gonna come down to 90 degrees. Now, shine your bottom up into the sky and you'll feel a nice stretch down through the hamstrings. Keep your hands in the hip creases. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. And bring yourself back up with a flat back all the way to standing. Release your hands and heel toe your feet together and step together. Shake it out. Good job. Grab a sip of water if you haven't already. Good. We're gonna do chair and tree, and that will be our practice for today. And we'll add on more the next time that we do this, okay? I wanna try to keep this to 30 minutes if we can. Okay, so chair. Starting with your feet 2 fist distance apart. Knees are soft. I'm gonna demonstrate that you don't have to have a block. I just wanna show you. I'm hugging a block between my upper inner thighs, way up here, not by my knees. And I'm gently spiraling my inner thighs to hug the block, okay? My knees are soft. I'm zipping up through the jeans, just like before. Shoulders are back and down, gaze is forward. This is mountain pose, also known as Tadasana, which is the start for chair, okay? So pay attention to what it feels like to pretend to squeeze the block, okay? Or pretend block, or you can always use pillow if you want to give it a try. So now I'm going to turn to the side. You stay where you are, and we're in the exact same position, and we're going to reach for an imaginary chair with our bottom. So squeeze that pretend block between the upper inner thighs. Heart is open, shoulders back and down. Shine your bottom up into the sky and reach for that chair. You can let your hands glide down your thighs if you like. Keep your heart open. Okay, balance on the whole foot. It's not how far you go down. You can do it from up here too. Gaze is forward, heart is open. If you feel like it, you can complete the pose by bringing your arms up. Just don't lean forward. You want your chest open, your heart shining out, your light shining out into the world. Gaze is forward. It should feel like you're really working those thighs. Your core is involved. Don't forget to breathe. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. Bring your arms down and straighten up. Okay, good job. If you feel a little bit uncomfortable, you can always place a chair back there. So if you feel like you're maybe gonna fall backwards, you know you can sit down on the chair. Just don't use a chair with wheels. And when we do the gentle chair yoga classes, I'll show you chair that way as well too. Okay, one more time. Squeeze a block between the upper inner thighs, gaze is forward, shine your bottom up into the world, lift up through the pelvis, and reach for the chair. If you want, you can bring your arms up as you come down. Inhale and exhale. Smile on your face. Inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. You got to bring your arms down, straighten up. Grab water if you like, shake it out, and we're going to go with the tree. Okie doke. Your feet are again 2 fist distance apart, toes are forward, knees are soft. Okay, so we're going to shift our weight onto whichever's going to be our standing leg very gently. Okay, and we're going to place the opposite foot, the ball of the opposite foot onto the floor mat and place that same side heel over the standing leg's ankle. Okay, and then we're going to bring our pelvic bones forward. If you feel off balance, you can always get a chair, place the back of the chair to you, so you're holding on to it, the seat away from you, or you can hold on to the wall, okay? This is the beginning modification for chair. For those of you, I'm sorry, for tree, for those of you who are a little more advanced, you can place the sole of your foot onto your calf or your inner thigh, just not your knee. And balance is different on any given day. So what I'm doing right now, I might not be able to do tomorrow. I might be doing the modification, okay? All right, zip up those jeans. You know the drill. Shoulders back and down. Bring your hands in front of your heart. Connect your thumbs to your breastplate. I'll see if I can, whoops, see how I do. Pick a spot on the wall to stare at. Inhale and exhale. You can stay right here if you like, or you can bring the branches of your tree, grow your tree. Shoulders are relaxed. Inhale and exhale, relax, focus. Inhale and exhale. Palms together overhead, down through the heart center and release. Good job. Let's do the other side. All right, I'm checking the clock. It's over there. When I look down, that's what I'm doing. All right, once again, feet are 2 fist distance apart. Very gently shift your weight onto the opposite leg, which will now be the trunk of your tree, the standing leg. Place the ball of the opposite foot onto the floor mat, heel over the standing leg's ankle. Pelvic bones are where? Forward. You got it. Shoulders back and down. If you want to stay right here, go ahead and begin here. Try to keep that knee soft, a little soft, not completely locked, okay? I know it's hard, but try. All right, zip up your jeans, lift up through your pelvis, shoulders are back and down, hands through the heart center, connect your thumbs to your breastplate, gazes forward. And when you're ready, if you like, you can stay right here. You can grow the branches of your tree. This side, I'm starting with the modification. Shoulders are relaxed. Pick a spot on the wall to stare at. That helps tremendously. Let's see how I do. If I lift up today. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. If your hands are up, palms together overhead, down through the heart and release. See, I lost my balance. For those of you who don't know, I do have a knee replacement in my right knee, and I'm doing all this with a knee replacement, so we can do anything. I just want you all to know we can do anything. Yoga will meet you where you are. Don't try to grow yourself into the harder poses. Do what works for you and your body, okay? All right, let's do a little bit of a cool down. Step your feet shoulder width apart. This time, take one arm up overhead. Let the other arm slide down your leg. Again, you can do this without the arms. If your shoulders bother you, just let the bottom arm sink. Heart is open. You should feel like you have more space in the side body than you did when we started. Breathe. Fill up those lungs. Good. And come back to center. Switch to the other side. Oh, should feel nice. Inhale and exhale. And again, inhale and exhale. Beautiful. And release. Excellent. Bring one arm across the body. Hold on behind the elbow. Drop the shoulder and hug that arm into yourself. You got it. Beautiful. And release. Switch to the other side. Hold on behind the elbow, drop the shoulder, hug the arm into yourself. Good. Excellent. Bring your arms up like goalposts on a football field and very gently press your elbows back. Not too far, you just want to feel a nice stretch on the upper chest. You can move your feet, you don't have to stand glued to the same spot. Good. Beautiful. Bring your hands together, clasp out front, reach up overhead, look up at the back of your hands and twist your torso in one direction. Good. Back to center and twist gently to the other side. You got it. And back to center. Bring your arms down. Beautiful. Okay. Hands into the hips again, this time up here a little higher. And just roll those knees. Shake it out. You can dance, you can move. Just do the same thing on both sides. Good. Keep a smile on your face at all times. Smile from your heart. Excellent. Place the ball of one foot onto the floor mat. Roll out the ankle again. Roll in. Good. And the opposite side. Beautiful. And roll in. Good. Excellent. Okay. Shoulders back and down a couple of times. Bend your knees. It always helps. The other way. Shake out your wrists. Shake out your hips. Shake out your fingers. All right, let's do the neck. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your chin to your chest. Roll your neck to one side, stopping at the shoulder. Again, be mindful of any neck issues you personally have that I may not know about. Bring the same side hand to the top of your head. Just rest it there, no pulling. Other hand slides down your thigh, opening up space between the earlobe and the top of the shoulder. If I could be with you in your living rooms while you're doing this, I'd be able to see what's going on with your bodies, but I can't. So just be mindful yourself, please. No pulling ever. Bring your hand down, roll your chin to your chest, and come to the other side. Same thing, same side hand to the top of your head. Don't pull, just let it rest there. Other hand slides down the thigh. Breathe into that space between the earlobe and the top of the shoulder. Inhale and exhale. Good. Release your hands, roll your chin to your chest. Beautiful. All right, one more sun breath up. Gather your light palms together down through the heart center. Connect your thumbs to your breastplate. Bow your head. Think of that intention you set before today's practice. Take it with you into the rest of your day or evening. Send a loving thought out into the universe. And please bring a loving thought back into yourself. We always forget ourselves. And when you're finished, raise your head. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to grab my water and come a little closer. I hope you enjoyed this practice. They're only going to get better from here. We'll be doing chair yoga. We'll be doing floor and standing yoga practices. I'll be just kind of offering a variety. Then sometimes you'll see a lot of the same poses in different ways. And again, please drop me a note in the comments or email me. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you need any kind of any kind of feedback. I'd be happy to, and just get to know you. And if I don't know you, some of you I may know. I hope friends and family. And I'm very happy to be here, and I'm thrilled to have this opportunity to share yoga with you. So have a wonderful, wonderful day or evening. Drink your water. I always like to end with giving yourself a big hug, and both directions. Good, excellent. And just be good to yourself. Be as good to yourselves as you are to those you love. Think of all the wonderful things that your body does for you. And just be grateful and good to yourself. And always blow kisses to yourself when you see yourself in the mirror. So there you go. From me to you, I'm Wendy. Thank you again. I'm going to be doing probably at least 2 videos a week. We'll see how it goes. And thank you again. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Until next time, bye.